When it comes to practicing at home, many bass players find themselves short on suitable options. Full-size, gig-friendly bass amps are far too powerful for most households, while playing an unamplified electric bass guitar is almost inaudible. If you have found yourself stuck here, it's time to get yourself one of the best bass amps for practice. There are many products available to choose from best bass amps, each with different characteristics, benefits, and prices. To help you make an informed decision, I did dynamic research, read tons of reviews of customer, and compiled a list of the best bass amps from reputable brands. After much research, I found these products much helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Blackstar Unity Bass 30-Watt Bass Combo. Blackstar may not really be known for their endeavors in bass amplification, but that may be something of an oversight, if the Unity range is anything to go by. While their guitar counterparts might be known for their high gain potential, the Unity Bass 30 is perhaps a more versatile offering, especially when it comes to bass amps of this size. One of the standout features of Unity 30 is the different voicings. Unlike most manufacturers who do their modeling on the front of the amp, Blackstar does this on the power amp, and this gives these units a distinct and impressive sound. This essentially means that the tube emulation on these guys is much more convincing than many of its counterparts in the bass amp for the practice market, so you get a fairly distinct change between classic and modern voice settings. The overdrive setting even offers a decent dirty tone, plus it has a built-in chorus effect, which is pretty unique in itself. Number 2. Fender Rumble 40 V3. Fender has long been renowned for its bass amps, especially among the pros. And while many of their most well-regarded amps are built for the stage, Fender hasn't overlooked those playing in smaller spaces. The Rumble 40 fills that gap perfectly, offering a lightweight and affordable amp, but still with that classic Fender sound. One of the best things about the sound of the Rumble 40 V3 is that you have quite a lot of scope to shape it with the additional bright contour, vintage, and overdrive settings with the contour, especially being a great way to add extra depth to your tone, without needing to push the volume up. Not all of these features are as crucial as others, it must be said, and even players looking for a dirty tone probably won't get much use out of the overdrive switch, as it's definitely no replacement for a decent pedal in terms of tonal quality. Still, this doesn't really detract from the amp at all. At 40 watts, there is a decent amount of low end here, and is powerful enough for the rehearsal room, so will be more than enough for any home. Number 3. Orange Amplifiers Crush Bass 25. One of the heavyweights of the amp world, Orange has a dedicated following for those chasing uber warm and rich tones for good reason. Most of their amps do this well, but can a solid-state 25-watt bass amp deliver in the same way? Well, not exactly, but it does a pretty darn good job considering the parameters. The Orange Crush Bass 25 still manages to conjure up some decent low end, thanks largely to a sensitive EQ that covers quite a broad tonal range, but it's the warm, overdriven tones when cranked that will probably be one of the key selling points with this one. Few bass amps of this size really sound good when pushed, so if that's important for you, then this could be worth your time. An onboard tuner along with the line-in and headphones certainly helps its practice bass amp credentials. It's worth noting here this is certainly a true home practice amp, and you're unlikely to get much use of it in a full band scenario. Number 4. Blackstar Fly 3 Bass Mini Amp. If you are in a situation where even a 25 or 30 watt amp is more than you need or have a fairly limited budget to spend on a bass amp for practice, then the Blackstar Fly 3 might be what you're looking for. This little 3-watter is a deceptively good performer. It's far more versatile than you might think and includes EQ, compression, and even a separate overdrive channel, so there are plenty of scopes to dial in a wicked tone. It also has a sub-control feature to help bring out the low end, but given its size, this is only going to go so far, and you shouldn't expect any wall shaking, but that might actually be a selling point for many. Another selling point will be that the Fly Bass 3 can be run on AA batteries, meaning it's truly portable, and would be especially useful for buskers or anybody that likes to play on the go. Number 5. Phil Jones Bass M7 Micro 7. As you probably heard growing up, sometimes the best things come in small packages, and this is certainly true of the M7 Micro. Perhaps one of the lesser-known brands on this list, PJB has been doing great cutting-edge things in the bass amp world for a number of years. Case in point, this 50W beast is packed into a 12-inch box weighing less than 15 pounds. If size and portability are your priorities, then you aren't going to top this. Despite its deceptive looks, the M7 Micro certainly packs a punch, and could even work well in a small or medium live setting. Along with its 3-band EQ, its passive-active switch can really help you find that sweet spot, and will be a valued feature for those with particularly hot basses. While it may be capable of more, its main function is as a bass amp for practice, and it does this job superbly, offering a very true-sounding bass tone even at lower volumes. It's also one of the few horn practice amps out there, so you really do get a full sound with this beast. That's all from my end. I make helpful video daily, so do subscribe my channel and hit the bell notification. To get more information, or if you want to know product price, please do check my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below, so I can help you further. Life is short, so enjoy every bit of your life with our cool products, as it's going to make your life much easier. Thanks for watching, have a great day.